Hey guys, this is Mark Goldberg from Mark Vlogs Watches, and I have a special treat for you today. It's going to be a literal and actual unboxing. Of course, the box is right over here. Oh, by the way, let me show my address. Well, it's upside down and backwards. So, hey, I'm just going to read it out. It is Mark Goldberg, Suite 302-847 South Randall Road, Elgin, Illinois, 60123. And that's if you want to send me something. Do you have a company hat, a company mug? Do you have a spare Audemars Piguet Royal Oak? Do you have something that you'd like to send me? A letter, anything other than anthrax. Feel free to send me and I will respond. Also, this is part of my everyday carry. Can you see this? It's a, I don't know if it's a bread knife or what the hell is this thing for? All I know is it's serrated and extremely sharp, and I will, oh my God. I'm really glad you don't see me pulling it out of my heart right now. Steve Irwin pulled that, stingray out of his heart, and you see how that went. And I will retrieve my everyday carry. You guys wonder why I don't carry expensive, Bowie knives, and you've just seen the reason why. Anyway, we're gonna open this puppy. But I think before we continue any further, we should have a quick wristwatch check. So here we go. It's the Toilet Oak. Now, why do I call it the Toilet Oak? Well, if you watch my channel, you know it is a G-Shock, but it's in steel, and the configuration of this one is, if you look at it and then you look away really quick, it looks like a Royal Oak. Anyway, one of my favorite beater work watches. Okay, so hey, let me talk to you a little bit about what's in the box. No, it's not a severed head, although it's big enough for that. So anyway, I bought this from my friend Chris G, new friend in Los Angeles, California, and he was selling. Am I crooked? I feel like I should just hang on. There. Okay, I think I'm less crooked. He was selling a watch that I have sort of been thinking about. Now, as you guys know, my taste is not exactly what you would call refined. I have big bruiser, the biggest, thickest Rolexes that you can buy. What else do I have? I have 4 Breitling. By the way, stay tuned. Mark and Clyde are gonna have a garage sale, and we're gonna sell off some stuff and help you do the same for buy, sell, trade. It's gonna be like Tradio. But I have stuff in my collection that is not refined, and a little bit what I lack is sort of the classics, right? I have 2 chronographs. They're both Breitling, but they both feature Valjoux 7750 movements. So I'm not I'm not into the more refined movements, or let's say I wasn't until now. So as you know from the title, what's in the box is an El Primero 42 millimeter Chronomaster in steel with the tricolor dials. So it has a display case back. So it's a refined watch, it's a classic, it's an icon. Let's turn the camera around and unbox this puppy and have a look around the watch. Okay, well, Mark Vlogs Watches is a high quality, extremely technical operation. And so I now am filming with a rickety $10 Amazon tripod that is broken and is boosted up on a bunch of books. I think I'm going to have to order a new tripod, guys. Can't believe it, but yeah, here we are. But I have managed to stage the setting beautifully. We're looking at a coffee table that is made of wood that has never actually seen a tree. We have a flower, which is actually a flower from my garden. Don't know what kind. And we have the bread knife, whatever this thing is. Now I'm going to move the flower out of the way, but I thought it was a nice touch to start with. Let's get this knife, and I'm probably going to speed this up because I bet you I'm going to mangle it and it's going to take a couple minutes. But Okay, quick pause from unwrapping. May I just say, Chris, holy crap, man. That was wrapped up like a mummy. That was wrapped up like the last person I dated. Well, let's not get into that. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather, guys. Holy cow. This thing was wrapped up. This thing is wrapped up tighter than Archie after a reef and beef and 3 Imodiums. So, those 2 guys over there contain straps, and the watch box contains the watch on a bracelet. So, removing the outer sleeve. Here we have a cardboard box with an imprint. It's not that fancy, but it's classic looking. Okay, so once again, inner and outer. This is the outer box. Has the typical slide open. We can remove this inner box here, and here we have our booklets and paperwork. Now, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but here's the quick step guide in case you don't know how to use a chronograph or wind a watch. Actually, this one is a little different, which we will talk about in terms of the way it operates. We have a little lovely leather. This is actual leather. I could tell by the sniff. This is a dead cow here right now, with the warranty card and you know, the booklets. Okay, we're gonna put all that aside. Now, bear in mind, guys, that, let me sniff this guy. This, oh look, I got some schnauzes on it. This is chemistry. Okay, so that's vinyl. The wallet was leather, but this is a chemistry project. I have never laid eyes on an El Primero outside of the boutique, and I have never tried one on. So this will be kind of a little bit of a first. Okay, little slide lock. And once again, of course, Chris has wrapped this up super tight. Oh no, he didn't, just some bubble wrap for protection. Oh, it's pretty. Look, guys, it's got the original stickers on it. Chris put them back on. And the bracelet. This watch typically does not come on a bracelet, comes on leather, which we have over there, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But Chris, as the original purchaser from the authorized dealer, went to the trouble of ordering the bracelet, which is a really big deal because the bracelet is a $1,000 option. So it's crazy money for the bracelet. Okay, let's get it off the little pillow. We got a couple extra links here. We'll see how we do for size. I know that my friend the rancher will be jealous that once again I've received the watch with stickers and still some factory warranty on this watch. So let me just peel it. And here we're having a really nice look at the Zenith Chronomaster El Primero. Let me look and see if I can tell if it's running. It is an automatic watch. Let me get to the deployment clasp here. You can see the rotor back there and the movement. I'll do a proper review of this watch later. This is just a quick look around. It's a decorated movement. I'm led to believe it is machine decorated, as opposed to Patek Philippe, where there's a little old man with a loop spending the entire balance of his life decorating a one rotor. But hey, not bad. I'm not unhappy with it. And oh yeah, it's running. Here we have the running second style for the watch. Here we have the minute totaler and the hour totaler. So you can time a 12-hour event with this. Okay, first impression is that it is extremely refined. It's just colorful enough to catch my interest, but it's not like super obnoxious. I actually like this better than the open heart one. Sorry, Archie Luxury, I know you have the open heart one, but I think this is more classic looking. This will really be my first experience with pump pushers because everything else I have is dive watch with screw down pushers. And we have the date here at 6 o'clock and a little bit of a loom pip all the way around on the hour markers and loomed hands. So it's a pretty thing. Give me a second. I'm going to take off the toilet oak and give you a wrist shot. And this way also I will find out if this bracelet fits me. It's gonna barely fit me, and I'm gonna need to put an extra link in because you can see it's pinching me when I move it off there. This would fit me just fine the way it is if I like my watches tight, but I don't. I like them loose and sloppy. So I will add a link in here. Chris went ahead and informed me that to be careful when sizing because you will see screw heads on this side for every link. There's the screws for every link, and you will see screw heads on this side too. So this is one of those deals where you need double screwdrivers. So I will probably take this to my watchmaker to get that link added because although I do trust myself to do simple screw adjustments, I think I could screw this one up, guys. You saw me opening that box with the meat cleaver. You know, and after that, you know, I probably shouldn't trust myself. The bracelet is well made. It is quite refined. It looks to me as though it has lightly brushed sides and a very slightly more polished center link, not high polished. The flank of the lug here, or the top of the lug, is brushed and the bevel is polished. So it's what I would call a little understated, but with some flash, which is a nice thing. So, okay, I'm going to put this down and we're going to have a quick look at what's in those green packets. Okay, so what we have here is handmade in Russia. I think it's handmade in Russia. I don't know. I think, sorry, got a little excited and it came off of camera. This is a custom made strap, a dark brown alligator, okay? But it has the factory hardware on it. Let's take a look at the other strap, which is the factory strap. Okie dokie. So what we're looking at here is the factory strap. It still has stickers, and it has the factory deployment clasp. And the Zenith, or is it Zenith? Guys, tell me in the comments, by the way, please lick, like, squash, do the bells, subscribe, please. I need you, I want you, I love you. But in the comments, tell me first, you know, what do you think of this watch? There she is. And also, is it Zenith or Zenith? And you can see here is the deployment clasp. You know what? I'm going to confess I don't have one of these, so I barely know how to use it. I assume you squeeze these little guys here, you know, and that opens once you have it properly installed. I'll figure it out, but this is going into storage. I'm never even going to take the stickers off of it. I'm going to wear it on the bracelet. Well, guys, once again, I'd like to appreciate you or thank you for hanging out with me here on my channel, doing this unboxing. Things got a little ugly, but you know, I appreciate it. So let me turn the camera around and give you a quick couple closing words. And we're back. Here's the quick wristwatch check now with the Zenith El Primero in its proper position. I think it looks great. For me, I think it needs one more link because it actually fits like perfectly, but I'm not a perfect fit kind of guy. I kind of like it loose and sloppy. So I want to thank you for joining me here. Please remember what I said a moment ago. Lick, like, squish, subscribe, do the bell. I need you. Me alone, I am nothing. I am only somebody if you think I am. So, you know, thanks for participating in this channel. And the comments. Guys, this is the first really very refined watch that I have ever owned. I know it's a sports watch, but like kind of like dressy. Is it a sports watch? Is it a dressy watch? I don't know. I would like your opinion on the Zenith or Zenith, which is it? I'd like your opinion in the comments about whether this is a keeper for me. Does it suit me? What do you think is going to happen with this? 100 meters of water resistance. Ah, and that's another thing. 100 meters of water resistance, but not screw down pushers, not screw in crown. Do I get it near water? Tell me what you think, and see you next time.